We need that bee.
I'm leaving that in with no context. Hello and welcome. I am the Cardboard Robot. I'm joined again today by the Albatross. It's Dark Souls Monday.
It's Dark Souls Monday, and for that reason, it's dark.
Yeah.
Here's hoping you're having a bright, dark Monday.
Yeah. Nice bright dark Monday. So as you'll see when you put your sign down, I knew we were going into the Abyss today. I knew we were fighting High Lord Walnir. So there's only one outfit I could consider wearing.
Okay.
I'm about to bring the sunlight all over that bitch.
Ah, that does seem like a good outfit to wear. Very thematically appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Praise the sun indeed.
Praise the Golden Stedman.
And I was thinking, what are the best snacks for streaming? Obviously need something that's not going to make a lot of noise, nothing crunchy. It's got to be a soft food, right?
Yeah.
You need something that's going to be nourishing. You need your vitamins and electrolytes in order to keep your gamer fuel up.
Soft and nourishing.
It needs to be accessible.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
Like, we're taking a real long time to kill him, but he's not going anywhere. There we go. Goodbye, Walnir. Everybody, say goodbye to Walnir.
Bye!
So, yeah.
Okay, so soft, nutritious,
Delicious.
accessible. We can't have things that require, like, gratuitous use of the hands, because you need to hold your little gamer mitts on the controller.
Yeah.
Or joystick or mouse or keyboard or whatever you're working with. You don't want to gunk that up with food grease.
Right. So it's got to be clean, it's got to be accessible, it's got to be nutritious, it's got to be delicious, and it's got to be soft.
It's got to be soft. So I think one very long noodle is the ultimate streaming food. It's got a start and end point that you can clearly monitor and be aware of your progress, so you can get that Chivo meal complete. Only 4.8% of players get this one. You can be one of those. You could put in a little sauce, and that way you get a little bit extra nutrients. In order to keep your electrolytes high, it should probably be Gatorade-based broth.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, you want that salt content. You want the electrolytes. Also, it should be a very vibrant Gatorade color, like a blue or orange.
Yeah. Obviously, you need the color. The blue-orange contrast is a good one to pick up on. It's very hot these days.
I'd argue that you could use Mountain Dew to be more traditional, but that sugar is going to slow you down.
Sugar's just going to slow you down. If anything, go for the purple vitamin water. That might be your best bet for best hydration. Put a little bouillon in that, and you're good to go.
And you got to make sure it's not too watery, or else it's gonna.
Yeah, you don't want the. No. We need a thick sauce here. Something real chunky.
Something almost a little waxy.
Yeah. So maybe make it a peanut butter and tomato based sauce. Just drown them in Gatorade and ketchup, maybe. Mix that into a little slurry with some xanthan gum.
Yeah. I feel like if you really want to make it a smoother experience, instead of ketchup, use mayonnaise.
Use mayonnaise. You can chop a whole tomato in there. You'll figure out how to slurp that up. Don't worry. When the time comes, you adapt.
Your jaw like a snake.
I also like to soft boil a few eggs and then make a moderate-sized pinhole in them with a stereo jack. That seems to be the right diameter for me to then, when I just need that little protein boost. Let's say I just make a kill. I'm on my 10th streak. One more, and I get the UAV.
Yeah.
That's when I'm like, yeah, egg time, and I just grab the egg, tilt it up a bit, and then you can just.
Oh fuck me.
And the whole mess comes right out into your mouth, and you'd be like, no, that's yolky. It's gonna go everywhere. No, it goes all in. It goes all in. You've captured 100% of the nutrients on your tongue, and you just need to slurp it down real quick. This does interrupt call-outs. Make sure you hide behind a corner before you slurp down a whole egg.
Yeah, of course.
You look like a Final Fantasy villain knockoff.
Yeah.
The red mark on the face is very much adding to it. Yeah.
Yeah, this is good. I like this.
You're like a mini boss that Titus had to kill. No, not Titus. I don't know. Maybe you could be
Don't do this to me.
No. You're like a Kingdom Hearts mini boss. Maybe not mini boss. They usually get a little cartoony for the mini boss, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
You're like a Kingdom Hearts villain henchman.
I just work for Pete. The dog.
I forgot about him. Is he a villain?
He's one of them.
Yeah, I believe
But
it.
they
But
put him in,
I don't know.
they put Pete into this, like, Final Fantasy-esque, like, Sephiroth armor that's, like, skin tight. It's wild.
Wait, really? They give him like a Final Fantasy outfit?
Yeah, it's so good.
What?
Oh, fuck. That's Pete. I'll send him to you.
Oh my god.
I don't know if you're watching the stream.
I am. This
Yeah,
is...
That's the outfit they put Pete in.
He's got so many pockets. Well, I guess he's just got the two real prominent ones, but...
And the big zipper.
The zipper that goes all around. Do those
Oh, yeah.
pants split in two?
I like to think so, yes.
Is he supposed to be wearing a Union Jack? Like, do you notice that the stripes is crossing his overalls from his pauldron and is like strapping his pauldrons to his pants? And the stripe on his shirt kind of make a Union Jack.
Yeah, kind of. Here, Pete, you can just sit back here and watch for a minute.
I don't like Pete. Pete shouldn't be like that.
Pete should not be like that.
I was thinking about this earlier when we were talking about noises various people have made while eating on microphone, transporting us to their horrible dining room.
Their mouth ASMR.
Yeah, the ASMR that no one wanted.
Mm-hmm.
The one where it's like an audio-only mukbang. But either way, I was thinking about this. I wish there were certain noises that I could make with my mouth that I certainly can't make with my mouth.
Like what?
Okay, so in particular, I've been playing a lot of flight simulators lately.
Okay.
I talked to you about this.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the noises that the airplane makes, I think would be a pretty upsetting thing in general if they're just like come out of a human mouth.
Oh my god.
And I don't mean like the engine, like, like whoosh, like all those noises. We can make those noises pretty good.
Yeah.
The whole plane has like this collection of like tones and sirens and beeps and whistles that it makes in order to alert you of various things and states going on of the plane.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be able to make some of those with my mouth. In particular, I've been thinking about how the American planes from the Cold War era were mounted, and it still use this weapon today. I don't know if they still make the same noises, but mounted the Sidewinder missile, which I'm sure you've heard of. It is an infrared guided missile. How the pilot knows when to fire it is because the missile's launching system will make a growling noise once it has a successful lock.
Oh.
And so they got the nickname the Growling Sidewinders.
That's upsetting.
Because they kind of just go like, wow, 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 wow. Like, when it's time to shoot the missile, it's like, there's a metallic twang to it that I can't really quite capture. It's this wild noise that you'd be like, oh no, the plane's dying. if you were just flying a plane and this noise came up, you'd be like, oh, I don't know what's going on. That's really bad, though. It shouldn't growl like that.
Don't do that, plane.
No, that just means it's time to kill someone. That's like the wildest thing. It's like you're and then like that's the plane ready to kill.
That means it's time for murder.
That's like the plane's ready to like do a war crime. It's ready. It's excited for it. It's growling with anticipation. I'm not doing it justice. At some point, you and the other viewers should look up the noise of a growling sidewinder.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's upsetting.
Um.
I got the poop-covered ashes.
Oh no! I'm so sorry. You gotta experience this terrible dialogue. Have we talked about this one on stream yet?
I don't think we have. I think we might have like mentioned it, but I don't think we've talked about like what it is, and we're about to experience it.
Oh jeez, yeah.
We're about to give it to the handmaiden, and she's gonna fucking love it.
So the handmaiden does make unique comments on all of the ashes, if I recall. Whoa, they did a funny thing, that stack of ragdoll,
God.
ragdoll bowls. She makes unique dialogue for all of them.
Mm-hmm.
But the unique dialogue for the poop-covered ones is particularly upsetting to me. Watch out, these are the vases that everyone hates.
Oh, the fucking chilled vases for some reason.
Yeah, it's their fridge.
It's their fridge.
Yeah. You knock those over and they're like, my pickled tomatoes!
And then you're like, why'd you have to keep those cold? They're pickled.
You gotta keep them cold after you open the jar! Wait, hold up. Hold up. What do you say about pickled foods?
They don't...
Not requiring refrigeration?
Okay, look at Irythill. Do you think it's like warm here? Do you think it's tepid or like...
Only in Irythill do you store pickles outdoors, is that what you're saying? But normally, in most Dark Souls climates, you keep your pickles in the fridge. Icebox.
I don't even know if you'd have to keep them in a fridge. You just have to keep them somewhere, like, out of direct sunlight and cool.
I'm gonna say that you and I have lived in a home together for many years, alright?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen you own pickles.
You've seen me pickle.
I've seen you pickle. Always are they stored out in the cold place.
Yeah.
We don't exactly live in the Tropic of Capricorn. I'm not saying we live like you know, we're not in the Arctic Circle, but we sure aren't in the tropics.
Right, and I'm saying if I had to save, if I didn't have a refrigerator, and I had to keep pickles, I just bury them.
Okay, but you're still making them colder.
Yes.
You're still refrigerating them. You just don't have the technology of refrigeration, so you bury shit.
Right. So I'm saying that divining an entire technology of magical ice jars, probably unnecessary.
What the do you think a fridge is?
Necessary for things that aren't pickles.
Well, I'm sure they keep other things in there.
Well, we didn't discuss that.
You know what? That one's fair. We didn't discuss that it could be other things in the ice box.
All right, here we go.
How gracious, passing fine ash thou'st given.
Gracious.
Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these new wares content thee.
Ashen One, you've brought me a delicious poopy.
Oh no.
I hope it gives me nourishment.
I think that was. I remember a different voice line, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think they're all the same. I wonder if it's just a random table of voice lines depending on for each of the ashes.
So in my game, she definitely was like, "Oh, the smell of poo that brings me back to when I was alive."
Yeah.
And more poetic line. I think it's something more like, "Oh, The pungency reminds me of my youth or something. I don't know. Like,
The pungency reminds me of my youth. Thank you for the delicious poopy.
love to smell poopy again. It's been
reminds me.
so long. I think there should be a multi-year slew of series. Like, you can release 5 of these fuckers. You could just make like 20 Jules Verne films.
Mm-hmm.
And people go mad for it. People love steampunk. We kind of need this new kind of, people want to see this new bright future kind of thing that's a little off. And like, all right, maybe Journey to the Center of the Earth will get the QAnon people all aboard on it. They'll be like, that's real.
That's real.
That's real. Mole people are real, and I hate them. I guess there's no mole people in that one. But there are, like, you know, there's a center of the Earth.
Yeah. There's a definite center of the Earth.
And the QAnon will be like, that's where Hitler went.
He's been secretly controlling the government ever since. Thank God.
Yeah, from his underground center of the Earth Nazi base.
He's also a robot now.
That was a real thing. That's a real conspiracy theory that the Hollow Earth is real, and that's where Hitler went.
But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory! Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah, what I'm suggesting here is not that wild.
No.
But also, there's like a ton of movies to be made here, which people I think people would really go nuts for. So, Journey to the Center of the Earth is a fun romp. Around the World in 80 Days. Okay, that's got some time span issues that'll need addressing, but honestly, it's a lot milder than any of the other works from that era.
Mm-hmm.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea can be adapted pretty easily, and I think Brandon Fraser should be in all of them.
Oh my God, yes. Brendan Fraser, get him in.
Brandon Fraser, I think, really has the right kind of mix of energies that work for a Jules Verne film. And that mix of energy is both like, take me seriously, but also this is some camp bullshit.
I think that all of them should just have the entire cast of The Mummy. Like, get Brendan Fraser, get Rachel Weisz, get John Hannah, just put him in a blimp, or a hot air balloon. Now you got Around the World in 80 Days.
There you go.
I'd watch that movie, unironically.
As we're talking about dream Jules Verne scripts, I also want, fuck, what is his name? Who played, oh my God, did you just die?
Yeah, he did a big combo on me and fucked me
Oh,
up.
no. Oh.
Hey, Pontiff. You wanna not be a bag of dicks? It'd be wonderful for me. Oh God, you're being a bag of dicks.
He doesn't know how to do it.
Oh my God, his range. I always forget
Yeah, he's got
his fucking
hell range. Pontiff could play any role in that film. He has a lot of range.
Yeah. Oh my God, back off him.
Oh, look, it's starring Amanda Tapping and Pontiff Sullivan? Oh my God. The Dune remake we didn't know we needed. Hey, is that happening still?
Who fucking knows?
Look, I really just wanted to watch Dune. That's like the biggest fuck up of the coronavirus. I don't care what anyone says. The hundreds of thousands of people dead.
Watch out. Oh, Blackhead,
the-
no.
The fucking complete failure of local governments. And anti-science societies and all that kind of nonsense. Fuck all that. I wanted to watch Dune. I was supposed to be able to watch Dune on the big screen.
Holy shit.
I can't even watch Dune.
Well, that is
It's not even...
That's one
Like,
weird
it-
thing that came out of COVID is that, like, just news from Hollywood has completely stopped.
the other fucked up part is like the whole reason that I can't Dune's done, right? They're not still working on Dune. It's finished.
Right.
The only reason I can't watch it is because not enough people would pay to see it because they don't want to die.
Yeah.
And that's the
fucking
fucked up
cowards
part.
won't
Oh
die
my God.
for Dune.
Huh?
Fucking cowards won't die for Dune.
All right.
Fucking drop already. Thank you.
Hey, look, if I just wanted, I'm not gonna die just to read some white man's Quran. All right, I'm not doing it. I want to see the film, but let's be real here. We're dying to see a whitewashed Quran.
Right. I agree.
But I do want to see it, and I don't get to see it till I think it's. I don't even know if I can see it this year. I think I might have to see it next year. And sorry, Pontiff, we've played Dark Souls so many times. I'd rather talk about Dune than focus on fighting you.
Yeah. Pretty much all news from Hollywood has just stopped. Any movies that do come out, they're like, hey, by the way, next week this movie's playing in a few theaters, but also you can get it on Disney+.
Yeah. I don't know how
that's just how they announce movies now.
And you know what? I'm okay with that. I don't like these years of hype for a film.
Mm-hmm.
I want somebody to be like, Denis Villeneuve says that he's gonna try a Dune. This time, no Sting. And then you're like, oh shit, that sounds cool. And then a week later, they're like, now you can look at it.
Yeah.
That's great. That's wonderful. I don't need 3 years notice on a fucking movie. I'm not gonna do anything with that knowledge. You're just in 3 years' time, there's gonna be another try at Dune. And you're like, oh, one of the movies I actually give a shit about. Can I have it? No. Denis isn't done with it yet, but we're still talking to you about it. Well, this part's cool.
This part is cool. I'm glad they didn't, change Anor Londo all that much for Dark Souls 3.
No. I remember some people have said, oh, it's lazy level design just to give us the same thing again. I'm like, I don't know, it's cool, though.
I mean, I would feel the same way if all the other areas didn't feel so different from Dark Souls 1.
Did you want to do the... Okay.
I can't with you here.
But also, it's not like the rest of Anor Londo is the same.
No.
You do a lot of different things and go to different areas in Anor Londo. It just kind of harkens to other parts of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really only this part that's similar.
Yeah. And that's cool. Well, this part, and you get to see the chambers. Where you get to fight in the area where you fight Smo and shit.
Yeah, so, this whole temple is the same. Everything else, not really. Everything else is pretty different.
Name thyself, stranger. I am Yorshka.
Yeah, I know. What if I do this little bow to you?
Thou thinkst too. Very well.
Oh, that's my favorite bow.
Now you can be a knight.
Thou'st journeyed far. If thou to become
Yeah, sure. I'll join your
Nice.
silly gang.
Are the Silver Knights also part of her silly gang? What's the deal with them?
I think so.
But they still fight you if you join. It's fucked up.
Yeah. What the
Long
fuck?
ago, our father Gwyn, lamenting the waning of
These knights die real easy though. The two at the top of this hill, these stairs, haha, killed you again.
Didn't even have to, just thought it'd be funny.
Her little arms really upset me.
Who, Yorshka's?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got little baby arms.
Yorshka's proportions are all sorts of messed up.
Well, that's because she's half human, half dragon.
Ugh. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
And I know some people get horny for that. I know it. I can see her with the tail, and I know.
Well, it was worse in Dark Souls 1 because they made the mistake of letting players see Priscilla's feet.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Not the feet.
Mm-hmm.
Never let gamers see your feet.
Never let gamers see your feet.
They go crazy. They're like hogs after truffles for the little fuckers. It's terrible.
They're like hogs after truffles for those little pigs.
They want those little toesies, and like it's vile. I'm not here to belittle how vile it is. It's gross. And if you're hearing this and you're like, no, don't yuck my yum, okay, Mr. Albatross, don't do that. Then I got 2 words for you. Eat shit. I got 2 more. And die. Like,
Jesus.
it's not a foot fetish thing. I got nothing against the foot fetishists. It's specifically the people who are like, yo, but I can see your toes though. Like, whoa! Whoa! You know what's a great way to get somebody to stop showing their toes? Is by telling them people get horny about them.
Yeah.
Like,
Nobody wants that.
don't just sexualize people for wearing flip-flops. Like, that's brutal. What if they wanted to wear foot flip-flops and not be like a sex object?
Well, they're not allowed, apparently.
That's fucked up.
It is fucked up. We're almost out of time anyway, so let's just go fucking kick Aldrich's ass.
We're in. We're in, boy. Could you imagine going to a movie and being like, we let George do it again?
Disney sells Star Wars back to George Lucas.
Hey, George, we know what you did with 1, 2, and 3, but
People want that now for some reason.
people want that now? George, we're bringing you back. We gotta do the Sith Lord Binks timeline. We're making it official.
It's Jar Jar Binks is a Disney villain now.
You are making me very, very angry, he says. And like that's an actual line that like Disney has wanted to use for forever.
Oh my god, why do you kind of sound like Elmer Fudd in that too?
Because I'm shit at like impersonations in general. Let's not leave that on him. That's not on Jar Jar Binks. That's the Albatross over here, not
Aldrich
taking in media.
Aldrich just popped up just to be on fire.
I'm in stage 2 now. That's fine.
Ooh, oh, fire hurts me. Turns out. Oh fuck! Hate that attack. Oh, hate that attack so much.
Aldrich's almost dead. Just stay alive. Just stay alive.
I'm working on it. I am working on it.
That's Aldrich. Praise the sun.
Praise
the gross
the
one
worm.
is dead.
Alright. Aldrich down.
We did it.
We did it. And we got our first Lord of we got our first soul of a Cinder Lord boy throne, yeah.
We needed that. Well, you did. I've gotten like 30 of those. They were like, mend the dark soul. And I was like, I did that. I ate it.
I ate it. I ate the dark soul.
Yeah, I don't know what you want me to do now that I ate it. I'm gonna go to the room with the lady with the big boobies.
She's not there. The big boobies aren't there.
We got... I've shut down my computer.
Alright, we've defeated Aldrich. I think that's a good place to leave it for today.
We beat a boss. We beat 2 bosses in this one.
Beat 2 bosses in this one.
We got to fight a couple of pretty decent invasions.
Yeah.
Oh, the boobs are gone.
The boobs are forever gone.
Oh, what is this world?
We'll have to play Dark Souls 1 after this run.
Yeah, it's really just stupid how much cleavage they give her, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, the first place you see Sun in, like, forever, and it's like, hey, by the way, tits.
Also, you can see her feet, too.
Do they do that?
Yeah, yeah.
Do they get out there and they're like, hey, she got feet.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I know you're admiring these boobs, but have you noticed that she got feet?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Oh,
she
no.
got feet.
Oh, no.
You can really game her out on those feet.
It's going like a little pig on truffle time. The gamers just want to get their snouts in there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a wonderful note to leave on.
Oh, God. What an upsetting note to leave on.
Oh.
All right, well, thank you all for joining us. We'll be back with more Dark Souls next Dark Souls Monday.
Enjoy. Have yourselves a great Dark Souls week.
Yeah.
And look forward to playing with you again on Dark Souls Monday.
All right, goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Thanks for watching my video. It's over now, so it's time to go. Or you could watch something else from me. I upload every other day, and most of my stuff is okay. Stop on by and check what else there is to see. Do-do-do.